Yo, whoa. It's your boy Clock Sports, man. We out here. You know what I'm saying? This is really a part two of the KD saga. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna jump right in it, make comments here and there. But we're just gonna let that cook. I'm just gonna let that ride itself. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what they talking about.
He tweeted, quote, "My theory is that guys like Skip and Shannon have changed the game for the worse." Ooh, harsh. Shannon, what's your reaction?
I respect KD's opinion. He can disagree with things that I say on television. I don't go out of my way to be malicious. My job is to offer up an opinion, a strong critique of what I saw. If a guy plays well, I say he played well. If he didn't play well, I say he didn't play well.
You do.
If he does something off the field and we talk about it, I say, well, you put your...
Except for your boo thing, LeBron. You be capping for him. You be capping, twerking for him. Yeah. Your boo thing, LeBron, you definitely be doing that. But other than that, you kind of keep it 1,000 wild, though. You kind of, except for your boo thing, LeBron. That's why I call you La Shannon, because you know what I'm saying, that's your wife. You LeBron's second spouse, so.
That was very unprofessional. Or I'm not going to co-sign. I don't care. Black, white, whatever it is. I believe wrong is wrong. And a lot of times people want me to co-sign bad behavior because the guy that committed the bad behavior was in our community.
Yep.
No, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to say he was wrong. And that's what I believe that we...
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Go ahead.
But it doesn't... well, LeBron. When LeBron is wrong,
That's a big cap, Shannon. You know it. When LeBron is wrong, you cap for him. You know what I'm saying? You kind of keep it 1,000 wild, though, but you're only capping for Brown. That's about it. You don't cap for nobody else. You only cap for Brown.
I don't have a problem saying LeBron is wrong. When LeBron doesn't play well, I have no problem saying LeBron didn't play well. And I
Sort of. But go ahead.
I think a lot of times guys will see me out. A lot of guys, some of the guys that I've offered critiques of will say, "Man, bro, you hard, but you fair." He say, well, I really believe that you call it right down the middle. You don't have, he say, you do like LeBron though, but there's nothing.
Like is an understatement. Man, you ready to catch a grenade for LeBron? You ready to catch a bullet for that man? You ready to put your life on the line for LeBron? Nah, you worship the ground LeBron walk in. You know what I'm saying? You kiss the ground. You know what I'm saying? You do. Whew. What Shannon should do for LeBron, bro? It's beyond. It's beyond fanboys. It's almost to the point that I think Shannon Sharp went to sleep with LeBron. It's that deep. It's literally that deep.
Not to like about LeBron. The problem that I have with Kevin Durant is that he has this notion, because I didn't play the game of basketball, I played football, that's why I earned my medal, is that, well, he get his NBA knowledge from Twitter. No, KD, I was watching games without sound when you was like 6, because I got kids damn near your age. And I've been watching TV and playing the game a lot damn near as long as...
I don't think you act like it when it comes to LeBron. You don't act like you got kids LeBron age, KD age. Man, you, like I said, man, Shannon Sharp, the idolatry that Shannon Sharp displayed for LeBron on national TV is beyond fanboy. It's literally beyond fanboy.
You've been alive.
True.
So for me, that's the only part that I have. I got nothing with what he said. It was like he was taking a shot at Stephen A. and then threw me and you in there. Well, Skip, granted, Skip, there's a 24-hour now, there's these debate shows, and we have strong opinions. And a lot of times Kevin Durant doesn't like the opinions that he have because Kevin Durant is under the notion, if you didn't play the game, how could you know how do you know the game? KD, the guy that drafted you, didn't play Sam Prest, didn't play NBA basketball.
He did not.
And the
He barely played college basketball.
R.C. Buford didn't play.
R.C. was a walk-on college football player at Oklahoma State. Go ahead.
What about Pop?
He played a little bit at Air Force. I think he was decent.
No NBA basketball.
No.
So all I'm saying is KD good. I've never said that I know more basketball than you. Never. I would never say that. But to this notion that you're under, that because I didn't play the game, that I don't know the game, all you got to do is just watch. You watch something long enough. And the reason why I don't listen with sound is because I don't want it tainted. Whatever my opinion is, and people are like, well, you heard say, no. Two people can come to the same conclusion. They can watch something, and two people see it the same way.
I disagree. There's been plenty time that I be watching y'all show, and how I watch it, how I seen it, is not the same way you or Skip Bayless seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember watching the playoff this year. Brady played like shit first half when they played the LA Rams. Brady played like shit first half, and he started playing decent the third quarter going to the fourth. Skip didn't want to say that. Skip said the ref was, they were injuring him and yada, 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 which is not true. So a lot of time that how I watch it, that's how I tell it. Me, that's why I created this channel, man. Like, the way I watch it, the way I saw it, that's how I'm gonna tell it. Cause your eyes not gonna lie to you. Your eyes is not gonna, that's what I emphasize, man. Y'all should watch the games. Watch the games and analyze these players. Some of these people on TV, they don't watch the game. I don't think Skip and Shannon be watching the games all the time. I honestly don't think so. Because the way Skip be twerking, shaking his booty holes for Tom Brady, it's beyond crazy. It's beyond crazy.
See us.
Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. You have no idea, I can assure you. Skip Bayless have no idea where I'm gonna go.
I have zero idea to a fault because I'm shell-shocked by some of your directions you take.
Exactly, and I have no idea where you're gonna go. I'm just gonna respond to what you say. So I get it, and I think sometimes that he thinks that the criticism that we levy against some of these players is unfair considering that we didn't play. All I'm saying is that I'm basing it on what I see. I don't really care about the stats. And as Draymond said, I'm not looking at this.
Yes, you do. Anytime I turn around, you bring your husband stats. Every time I turn around, you bring LeBron stat. Don't be capping right now, Shannon. You know what I'm saying? You're talking good shit right now, but don't be capping. Every time I turn around, you be bringing LeBron stats.
And when we were talking about Jason Tatum, yeah, the stats say he didn't play well, but if you watch the games, you saw that he did things in other areas that would lead me to give him the grade that I'm going to give him. So that's the only thing that I have with Kevin Durant. I got no problem if Kevin Durant doesn't like some of the things that we say. I'm cool with that. That's his opinion. But where I'm going to push back is that I get my knowledge from Twitter. No, I get my knowledge and my understanding from having watched the game for damn near 40 plus years, looking at it and watching and seeing what should happen and what didn't happen, and then I give you my opinion on that. That's all I got for you, KD. Okay. I'm not finna go back and forth with you and raise my voice and scream and shout. Your boy about to be a granddad. I'm at peace with where I am right now.
Good. Now allow me.
Yo, I cannot wait to hear what Skip gonna say, because this man right here, every single day, twerking, capping, lying, get on his knees for KD. I cannot wait what he gonna say, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great.
Me from across the table to double down on everything you just said about you. The reason I was looking forward to hearing your opinion about what Kevin said about us was
You can carry out 3-topping pizzas for just $7.99 when you order Domino's online. Whether it's hand-topped.
You're a rare media member who lived on both sides of this fence at the highest level.
Correct.
You're in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You played in 3 Super Bowls and you won all 3 Super Bowls.
And the Hall of Fame that Shannon Sharp is in, bro. It's tough to be in Pro Football Hall of Fame. It's really tough. Cause like, man, it took T.O. a long time to get in there. It took certain players a long time to get in there, man. It's tough to be in the Football Hall of Fame, bro. That shit is not guaranteed. It's not easy. It's not. They don't even go by your numbers. They go by like a lot of time. They go by what you do outside compared to what you do on the field.
You know what it feels like to play that sport, the National Football League, which is a little more popular than the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what it feels like on the biggest stage
Right.
in that game to succeed at the highest level. And then you changed hats and you climbed up the fence and climbed over it and dropped down on my side of the fence.
Right.
And you compete with me every day on a level playing field.
Right.
So you know exactly what it feels like now to sit in my chair,
Right.
which has become your chair.
To
right?
criticize and to be criticized.
That is correct. And because you're going to take the onslaught from social media.
Correct.
Okay? You do more than I do because I just don't even, after a while,
Right.
this is 12 years ago, I just said, that's enough. I don't need it anymore. I can live just fine without it. But the point is, you know how it feels to be on the media side of the fence and on the superstar.
Right.
I'm going to go superstar. I mean, you're in the Pro Football
Right.
Hall of Fame. Somebody could say, well, I don't know about a
Yeah.
superstar. But star.
I was a very good
Star.
player.
You're a very good player. So you know, Mr. Durant, what it feels like to be Mr. Durant. You know exactly, you have worn those shoes, albeit in a different sport, at the very highest level.
Right.
At levels I'm not sure even Kevin has known, because you've been in 3. He did win 2 finals MVPs, but...
Well, this is what we know. KD, he went to 1 finals. Then left his team. They were up 3-1, left his team. Then joined Golden State. 1-2. Have not done 2 before or after Golden State. That's what we know for a fact. So I cannot wait to hear what you're going to say, Skip Bayless. Because every day, if his toes was on the line, if his toe was behind the line, if was a 5th, we all be drunk right now. That's all we know. That's all I know. But I'm really interested to hear what you're going to say.
You were on some really good football teams, and someday he'll be in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Seems like everybody gets in, but you are in a tough Hall of Fame to get into.
But you make a very good point, because the thing is, KD, I can speak to what it's like to be an athlete at an extremely high level. Not at your level. I'm not the equivalent player in football as you are in basketball, but I can speak to the mindset of what it's like to play championship caliber level play in big time games. That's it, KD. I'm not criticizing you personally. It's all about play, did or didn't, or any play. And when I say that he got upset because I said Marcus Smart, basketball IQ doesn't have anything to do with intellectual IQ. I'm not saying Marcus Smart is dumb when it comes to reading, writing, and doing things of that nature. But situations dictate your level of IQ, no matter what the sport is, Skip. If you have a 12-point lead and a team makes a run and they cut the lead all the way down to 1, don't come back and take a 3 with 18 seconds in the shot clock.
No.
That's what I mean by basketball IQ. Don't do dumb things. Don't take unnecessary risks. That's what basketball IQ is, KD.
Okay. Now that's your side of this table.
Okay.
Now for my side.
Okay.
Allow me to start with a tweet that I tweeted at Kevin as soon as I saw this on social media, because I've been through a lot with Kevin Durant.
Right.
So let me start.
Yeah, we know. We know you've been through a lot. You look like you're stressed out right now because you've been through so much with this man. But I'm going to let you cooking.
Start by framing, if I could just read my tweet.
Okay.
This was my initial reaction to Kevin. Hey, Kevin Durant. As an embarrassed longtime defender / supporter of yours, I just wish you'd had the same energy for the Celtics you do for your usual bashing of media critics. The Celtics made you and me look sorry. Enjoy.
Nah. Sorry is understatement. The Celtics make you, Skip Bayless, and KD, and Kyrie look like three little bitches. The Celtics make you, Skip Bayless, Steph, Skip Bayless, Kyrie Irving, and KD look like a $3 hoe, three bitches.
Watching the finals. Period. End of story. What do I know about Kevin? It started back in 2012 when he took a shot at me for defending him versus Russell Westbrook because Russ was starting to take more shots per game than Kevin. And one night, to the Oklahoman that I grew up reading and loving in Oklahoma City, he called the reporter over and said that I don't know anything about basketball.
You say you don't know shit about basketball. Right then and now, you should have known, hey man, that he's a troller. This is the same dude. He had a burner account, multiple burner account, got caught. Now he want to keep it 1,000 wild. Man, get your fake ass out of here, man. No. That man had a burner account. There's no telling how long he had those burner accounts. There's no telling how much he told on those burner accounts. But now he want to clap back at people. He want to show that, oh, it's me tweeting now. Man, yeah, okay.
To your point, so now he's going to discredit me. I don't know anything about basketball, when in the end, he wound up leaving Oklahoma City because he just couldn't take Russell Westbrook anymore because his point was, I can't win a championship with him as my primary decision maker and ball handler and point guard. Okay.
But if it's true what you said, Skip, why did KD didn't go to management and told management that, hey, I can't win with this guy. It's either him or me, like Woody Gobert did. Like Woody Gobert went to management and told Utah, it's either Donovan or me. Because KD was the best player on that team. If KD didn't want Russ to be there, he could have get him out of there. He could have get them, traded him for some. I honestly think going back in those games, I honestly think the team was better when Reggie Jackson was playing with KD compared to when Russ was playing with KD. A lot of times, Russ was taking shots that you scratching your head. You're like, what the is this man thinking? What is he thinking? Why does he take these bozo shots? Why? When you had KD right there. But going back to KD, man, he's a troller, man. That man is a troller. He trolled Golden State last night on Twitter. So that's what he do. He's a troller. He spend more energy on trolling and clap backing and tweeting and do all these hoeing ass, bitch ass, dick in the booty ass move instead of put those energy on the Celtics.
Then he turned right around after winning his first MVP. The very next year, he goes to the All-Star game. I think it was in New York, as I recall. And on the Friday before a big mass media session, he tells all those reporters, many of whom voted for him for MVP, you guys don't know SH about basketball. That was the quote. You don't know bleep about basketball.
And they voted for the MVP award.
Correct. You want to talk about biting the hand that fed you the MVP? What are you doing? Well, this is vintage classic KD, who's had burner accounts on social media because he's got the thinnest skin of any superstar I have ever closely observed. I remain a fan of his as a basketball player, but it was pretty shameful what the Celtics did to him because they basically made him say no mas. That's what happened. They attacked him with foot.
They cook him. They grill him. They cook him, put him on, fry him, grill him, barbecue him. They did all of that. Ime Udoka, man. Ime Udoka should have been like a candidate for Coach of the Year. Literally, this man should have been I get it. Monty Williams won a lot of games. You know, he rightfully so. He earned. I don't want to say he deserved. He earned to be the Coach of the Year. But honestly, Ime Udoka should be at least one of the candidates, man. What that man did with the Celtics, I mean, it's unprecedented, man. It's nothing but amazing. What that man did to the Celtics. The way Jason Tatum was playing last night, Jason Tatum was not playing like that. When Jason Tatum don't have a good game, he fold. He wet the bed and go to sleep. Jason Tatum didn't have a good game last night, but he did everything else. Grabbing rebound, get assists, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's because of the leadership of Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka, man. Hey, y'all got to put some respect on that man's name, man. He proved that he should have been the coach for the Nets right along last year instead of Steve Nash.
Style basketball defense, and he shrank and quivered and basically quit in the end. He just couldn't function.
Well, his issue was with someone else, and he just brought us in it to get effect. If I got a problem with X, I don't need to bring Y and Z into it. I just got my issue. He was upset with something that Stephen A said. Well, Skip didn't say it. I didn't say it. So if it was something that I had said and you want to call me out, I got no problem with that. If it was something that you said, address you. People get upset with me. Well, Skip said this. That's Skip. I didn't say it. Your issue is with Skip. It's not with me. It's not with my partner.
Yeah. Okay, now for Kevin's biggest issue that we, you and I, as media critics,
right,
help change the game for the worse. Kevin, I can't tell you how wrong you are about that, because we have fueled the interest in and ultimately the popularity of your game. I'll take a very small little piece of credit for that. Very small.
Okay.
But trust me, people come to us because we're on fire with the NBA.
Right.
And people are on fire because we help them be on fire with it. So the more we talk about it, no matter what we say, good, bad, or indifferent, what's the oldest cliche in the media world? Any publicity is good publicity. This is great publicity for the sport that has been on the popularity rise.
These shows exist for a reason. It's not an accident, Skip.
Well, they feed the beast.
Thank you. And as long as people were saying, or they talk about KD, I mean, certain guys, all they do is speak positive about KD. No matter how bad he plays, they'll...
A la Skip Bayless. Anyway, guys, this was a okay video. I like what Skip Bayless tweeted at KD. This needed to be said, and y'all know what to do, man. Like, subscribe, and have a great Friday. I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.
Speak positive.